Hi everyone, welcome back to another one of my cryptocurrency update videos. And I don't know where that came from, but I'm going to cover XDC. So we had turn my brightness up. So we had the weekly close yesterday on Sunday the 30th of Jan. And this is our weekly candle, so a very big red candle, okay? So clear to see we had a big red week, went down. Obviously we could have got above this support here, but because we didn't, we've used it as resistance and that's made us drop down, obviously hitting our technical target, as I said, with our head and shoulders pattern. That was on the 4 hour though, so it's not so relevant right now. So the next point that I feel like we're going to fall to is this support down here at 0.047. So it makes sense when you've lost a key area of support, especially around the moving averages. You're going to free fall, and you're going to free fall till you find the next point of support, which is here. Could just move that down slightly actually. Well, now it's at 0.046 cent basically is our next target. And that is because, yeah, you can see here we were kind of ranging, bouncing off the 55, bouncing off the 20, kind of ranging, and then we have fallen through both. So now I do feel like we're going to kind of free fall to this here. So let's see on the fibs where that brings us. Swing low to swing high. Yeah, so it would make sense. I mean, we lost a 0.618 here. We were holding it up actually. We were above it for a good few weeks, and unfortunately it was kind of like a fake out in a way, and we lost that. We lost the 0.618, and now we've actually found slight support on the 786. But usually when you come to the 786, and sometimes you'd come back up, hit your head here, and then create your reversal wave down to the 1 fib level, and that would make sense because that's where our next support level is as well. So it wouldn't be unheard of for us to come down to this area here, down at the 0.042 cent, back to previous lows to retest for support to then continue. So obviously this 1 fib level on the weekly is so key that if we get down there we must hold, because if you lose that we're heading to the 1618 down here, and that's a 0.016 cent, which we don't really want to see on the weekly, because then you're creating a lower low as well. So, you know, it's just not great if we're creating lower lows on the weekly. Obviously it'd still be higher than this low down here, but it just mean that our weekly weekly bear market would continue basically. But if we can get stopped out at the 1, start reversing our way up, getting above these moving averages, I can see us reversing and heading back up again. That's what I can see, but for now I do believe we are going to be heading down to this 1 level here, and that really seriously needs to hold. So that's the weekly time frame. Let's head on to the daily. Okay, fabulous. So on the daily, we have broken out of our ascending triangle pattern. We have broken down to the downside. I don't know why I said down to the downside. So we just go here to here, drag that down. We're in a technical target right now to 0.054 cent, because we have broken to the downside of this. So obviously if we can break back in, then it's still valid until we get to the apex, but we have had a clear breakout for now, so we may come up, retest for resistance, and then continue down. Swing low to swing high fib, just doing a mini fib here. Yeah, so it kind of makes sense really. We lost the 0.618 up here, plummeted down to the 1, fell through, hitting our head as resistance. So our breakout line was on resistance basically at the 1 fib level, so it could have gone either two ways, of course it could. But because we used it as resistance here, it would have been very unlikely for us to break up. It's still a bullish pattern, but because we're using the 1 as resistance at the breakout point, looks like we were going to go down, which we did. So our next target now is the 1618 down here at 0.048 cent, which also lines up with this pink line, which was our very key support level on the weekly that we need to hold. So 0.046 cent is a very key price that must be held if it does go down there. Else we will be falling to these fibs here, the 2.72 and the 2.414, but we'll try and not think too much about that until it comes, until it happens, which hopefully it doesn't. So yeah, next target we've got is a 1618 here. Maybe we'll bounce down, wick up from our support, and hopefully work our way back up the fibs. That's all I can really say. Just got to wait to see how it plays out. I'm guessing these moving averages will come down here because we're quite overextended from them still, so we need to get back to those. Excuse me. But yeah, it's looking down for now, guys. Technical target to the 1414. we could either get stopped out there and bring us back up, or we're going to fall to the 161A, which it seems very likely because we have this key area down here. So that's that for the daily. The 4 hour, probably looking slightly messy, but we can see more of this ascending triangle. Yeah, so I think we may come back up short term now, just to kind of test this area once again, make sure we definitely don't want to break back in, retesting our moving averages as well, to then fall down to our technical target there. That would make sense in my opinion. So that's what I'm seeing on the 4 hour. Obviously it's quite a scattered chart, but it's still a chart that we can read. Obviously we are finding a slight area of support here on the, oh my goodness, okay, I can't even find that, what fib level that was, but basically we have a key area here that we're finding support. So if we can hold up here, then maybe we can start reversing. But if we do hold up here, oh my goodness, really not doing well now, my guys, at all. There we go. Obviously if we do find support here, it could just be short term while we retest the 20 moving average, retest this area to then continue down. So we'll have to see how that plays out. I didn't want to do much on the 4 hour anyway today, but that's it for today, guys, on XDC. So let's see how it goes. I'll keep you updated. Please subscribe to my channel. Can't believe we're at 129 subs. It's absolutely amazing. And just comment down below any other coins you want me to cover, and like the video. But yeah, thanks guys, see you in the next one. Bye.